Let us now look at the isosceles triangle. So we are going to use side angle to construct an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a type of triangle where only two sides are equal. Two opposite angles are also equal in an isosceles triangle. So we have an example of an isosceles triangle. So as you can see, two opposite angles are equal and we have two sides that are equal. So let us look at an example that's going to help us understand this concept. Construct triangle BCD in which BC is equal to 8 centimeters, angle CBD is 50 degrees, and angle BCD is 50 degrees. So the first thing that we're going to do is to construct line BC, which is equal to 8 centimeters. So let us do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to measure 8 centimeters. We're going to start from 0. So we have measured our line BC as 8 centimeters. Then the next thing we've been told, angle CBD is 50 degrees. So we know that our angle is at B. So we're going to get our protractor and measure 50 degrees. So we can count our 50 degrees. We know we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have our 50 degrees there. Then the next thing we have been told, angle BCD is equal to 50 degrees. So we know that our angle is at C. So we're going to measure angle BCD as 50 degrees. So for us to measure the angle at C, we're going to say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We know we have our 50 here. Then the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to construct one line that will start at B. Then it has to pass through this 50 degrees dot that we had drawn. And we know that our side D is somewhere here. We're going to do the same with the line that will start at C. So it will start at C, then it has to pass through this dot. So let us construct those lines. So the first line will start at B, then it has to pass through this dot that we had put. Then the other thing that we're going to do, we're going to construct another line that will start at C. Then it has to pass through the dot that we had constructed. And as you can see, these two lines are meeting here. So we can say that's where our D is. So as you can see, we have indicated our side D. So we have constructed our triangle BCD. So let us indicate our 50 degrees angles. We know that the angle at B is 50 degrees and the angle at C is 50 degrees. So as you can see, we have indicated our angle at B as 50 degrees, our angle at C as 50 degrees. Let us now measure the length of line BD and the length of line CD. So if we measure the length of line CD, as you can see, that's 6.2 centimeters. So the length of line CD is 6.2 centimeters. Let us measure the length of line BD. So if we measure the length of line BD, that's 6.2 centimeters. So as you can see, our triangle BCD is an isosceles triangle, and we said an isosceles triangle has two sides which are equal. So the length of line BD is equal to the length of line CD. Then the other thing that we talked about the isosceles triangle is that two opposite angles are equal. So if we look at the angle at B is 50 degrees, and that is equal to the angle at C, which is 50 degrees. So we can also measure the angle which is at D, and we know that all the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And from the triangle, we know that the angle at B is 50 degrees, the angle at C is 50 degrees. So if we do our math, our angle at D has to be 80 degrees. So let us prove that with a protractor. So if we put our protractor at D, we can calculate the angle which is at D. So as you can see, that's going to be 80 degrees. So as you can see, the angle at D is 80 degrees. So that's how we can construct triangle BCD, Where you have questions, please ask in the group, or you can put them in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.